And I love expanding the context of compliance to all of that, to being a created future for ourselves, rather than can't date people you supervise.
Let me take it in another direction, which is, and you mentioned Enron. Well, Enron and WorldCom gave us Sarbanes-Oxley. Sarbanes-Oxley was the first U.S. law that mandated corporations to have a hotline or a whistleblower reporting system. And this was supposed to be so that if people saw something, they could report. That was expanded with Dodd-Frank because the Securities and Exchange Commission began issuing whistleblower financial incentives for cases that got turned over to the SEC where they successfully prosecuted and got money. But we're now to the point we've evolved far past that because hotlines and whistleblowers became speak up. You see something, say something. Well, then people realized it's not having a place to speak up. It's do managers listen? Do leaders listen? And so the conversation now is speak up, listen up. It's probably going to evolve to listen up. Now, that was originally designed to prevent illegal actions, specifically coming out of Enron, where a whistleblower said, something's wrong, please investigate Ken Lay. And he was the president or CEO of Enron. And now it is people speaking up saying, I think we can do this better. I see a new process that we can make the company more efficient. And about 4 years ago was the first academic study on speak up cultures. And the professor, a guy named Kyle Welch out of GW, was stunned to find that companies with a culture of speak up, meaning speak up and listening, had a material difference in their legal and regulatory costs. And that's 5% in standard accounting rules. Well, if you're Exxon and your legal bill goes down 5%, that's a big deal. And then he found those companies were actually more profitable because once employees figured out it was safe to raise their hand and speak up and introduce new ideas, that companies would listen to them. They became more efficient. So they tapped into a resource, which was their own employee base, to make the companies more profitable.